Hi everyone and welcome to Homerino Collectibles, where today we're going to be taking a look at the Marvel Legends Absorbing Man Wave Spider-Gwen. So here we have Gwen Stacy with the awesome hooded costume. She's become very popular as of late, and there you can see the Build-A-Figure piece looking pretty boring there, but we will take a look at that when we have a look at the Build-A-Figure itself, which we'll do after all of these have been reviewed, and I only have Spider-Man and Venom left to go ahead and review. We can see a nice picture of the figure on the back of the box there and a small little bio. So let's go ahead and get this thing open and take a closer look. And here's Gwen Stacy out of the packaging. This figure is a pretty cool one, I have to say. There's a couple of things to do with the paint that I don't really like, but for the most part, you know, it's already a mold that I do like. It's been used for many Spider-Girl figures so far, so, you know, it's definitely a great fit. There's no interchangeable hands for this figure, but there is an interchangeable head, but we'll get to that in just one second. But first, let's take a look at those paint blemishes. So the figure, you know, it's done really well. As you can see, you've got the really nice, you know, bluey green kind of color on the toes and on the actual webbing design right there. The white is done nice and sharp and everything. All these, you know, angles and whatnot, all these points are done really well. However, we do have a little bit of sloppy white paint here on the chest. If we come in nice and close, you can see some markings on the chest right there, some blue that's overran on here. The white shows through on the red on the inside of the arm here, but not on this side, so, you know, it's just kind of hit and miss, really. These things aren't something that's going to be on every single figure, but they, you know, are likely to be on them, so you just got to watch out for it, really. The head, though, is done absolutely fantastically. Now, what you can't see on camera is the fact that there are some kind of markings on the actual head piece itself. It's, I don't know if it's like scratches or if it's like marbling in the plastic. You can't feel it or anything. It feels nice and smooth. You might be able to see some there around this kind of nose. You can see a little bit right there. I don't really know if these kind of markings are, you know, scratches or whatnot, or if it's imperfections in the plastic or whatever. But it is there nonetheless. The fading around the eyes, though, looks awesome. As you can see, the hood is a separate piece. So to interchange the head, you just pop it off. You can obviously just pull this head out of this hood if you want to, so you could have just the head. It's an absolutely fantastic item for a customizer because, you know, you've got a kind of Spider-Girl sort of head but with no hair on the back of it. So that was a really nice plain item. And then you also get this hood piece right here, which is down, so you could obviously utilize that with this head if you wish. So you could have the mask on but the hood down, or you can have the hood down, which there is how that looks. It fits very nice. It is rubbery just like the hood. And then you could also have the unmasked Gwen Stacy right here, and I have to say it does share an uncanny resemblance to Emma Stone, who plays Gwen Stacy in the film Amazing Spider-Man 2. It definitely does look like her. That's if I can get the head on, I can show you. There we go. Just that resemblance to the actress is just absolutely phenomenal. It's obviously not meant to be, but it's just the actress just looks like the comic book character anyway. But yeah, I definitely think that it does look a lot like that version of the character, and it's done very well. The eyes, the lips, everything is painted very nicely. Obviously it does massively hinder the articulation, especially if you have the hood on there, but it does fit all very nice. It is molded to have it there. You can still get a decent amount of range looking left and right and everything, side to side pivot, so it's still pretty decent, but you can just get so much more out of this head right here. But it's definitely awesome that you do get those two styles. So as for the rest of the articulation, shoulders come out, the arms go all the way around, rotation and a single hinge at the elbow, and also a single hinge and rotation at the wrist. Diaphragm joint moves left and right, crunches forward and back, and also pivots side to side. Hips come out this far, go forward and back, rotation at the upper part of the thigh, and you also get rotation at that joint as well. Double jointed knees, you have a rotation at the boot, and then the feet go up and down and ankle pivot. So because the feet go up, you can get some really nice crawling poses. I really do like this mold. It's an absolutely fantastic size. It is smaller than most Marvel Legends. If I go ahead and just take Chameleon here, who is basically a standardly sized Marvel Legends figure, I'll just bring this up. As you can see, that is how she stands. So she's about a head smaller-ish than your standard 6¼ inch Marvel Legends figure, and she's just absolutely awesome. Like I say, I do love this mold a lot, and it definitely suits the character. Really happy to have this figure, and I definitely recommend it. Those interchangeable heads really make this thing awesome. If it didn't come with interchangeable heads, it would have had to have come with interchangeable hands, really, because it is, you know, a slightly smaller figure. It would be nice to come with something else, and it has, so that's fantastic. So thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, go ahead and give it a like, guys. If you want to see more from my collection, check out my Instagram. It's Homerino123, and the link is in the description below, along with my Twitter and my Twitch. And for more Marvel Legends reviews, go ahead and subscribe. Next coming up is Venom. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time.